Hello everyone, welcome back to this video, and I'm just gonna get right into this story time. I'm gonna try my best, for sure one, if not, I'm gonna try to do two in this video, depending on how long this one is and where I'm at. This one is called, It Was Good to See an Old Friend. When I was 37, I went to my high school reunion. I flew into the nearest airport and rented a car. The distance was about 35 miles through a rural and almost abandoned part of the country. But about 3 miles outside of the town, I see someone on the side of the road, flagging me down. It turned out it was one of the guys I had attended to school with, Jim, not his name, gets into the car and we started talking. I had not seen him in 20 years, but he still looked the same, maybe a little older. We got into town and I asked him if he wanted to go to the VFW and have a drink. He said no, just take me home. Jim's parents had lived only a few blocks from my grandmother's house. I turned in that direction, but he said to take him to the outskirts out of town. There was a mobile home park out there, and I figured that's where he lived. When we reached the end of the turn off, he said, "Just drop me off here. It was a good thing to see you again." And he walks off into the night. I got to the VFW, met some of my old classmates. We started to talk. As we are talking about who was coming to the reunion, I mentioned that I had picked up Jim up 3 miles east out of town and had dropped him off. Everyone gets quiet. Even the guy singing on karaoke stops and lays down the mic. My cousin goes off on the t-shirt. Barb. Jim died on that curve 8 years ago. Rolled his car. We were all at his funeral. I was told. I started to feel really dizzy, and it went out to the car and take some deep breaths. There on the seat is a local newspaper printed on 8 years previous, containing Jim's obituary. I still have his newspaper. I will read one more. This one is called, let me know what your guys' thoughts on that story. This one is called Hell Has No Fury Like a Woman Scorned. After we moved into our new home, we were told a woman had died there at the hands of an abusive husband. She hated men. My dad would wake up with scratches all over himself. Whenever my brother was mean to my sister or I, he would have scratches all over him as well. One day, my brother hurt our sister. He hit her with something. When he woke up later that night, he had a horrible bloody nose. The day we moved out, my brother accidentally broke his twin's arm trying to wrestling move. He swears that he would have died that night if it wasn't our last night in our own home. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on both of those stories, and if you guys enjoyed those two stories, please let me know by liking, subscribing, etc., and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!